But I guess they can't be winter all the time. So here we are in the summer, in the heat. Anyway, hello to you again. Tracy, you have returned. Dare I ask how Romeo received your visit? We threw some fist, I won, and we're done. He challenged you to a test of arms. It is well then. That you have some experience in such matters. The populace of both Gridania and Little Solus will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Leven has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Drazor. The LDCC must be informed of your deeds at once. Little gods are many of. The LDCC will wish to hear your experience firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly to the Lotus Sand. The conjurer at the Nothica's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, Drazor. Sure. Let's go to Gridania. Oh! He tried to the Conjurer's Guild. Welcome back, Cornersion. We who knew you of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. The LC awaits you within. Voice acting, please.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramu ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
We threw some hands, I won, and yeah.
Ramu made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all.
Yeah, because
Eorzea must be as one.
none of you are really powerful.
Yet I fear that dream is still far off.
Gridania has the natural defense, and that's about it. Limsa,
On behalf of the people of Gridania
at least
and the
has
elementals
the
both,
advantage
I thank
of being
you for
an
all
island
that
nation
you and your fellow scions
and
have
having
done.
the strongest
Full
navy
oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid
of all
late,
the
and offered all too little
of
in
all
return.
the people
As
on
leader of
Eorzea.
this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Ula has the deepest pockets.
Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent.
Can't beat them all.
Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
That's and another daunting mission. Eorzea. Oh, dude. That destroyed my voice there. Anyway, I hope Lord Ramu could be persuaded with the words alone, but nonetheless I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the Primal Sun challenge. And it seems that Eorzea too was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Drazor? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lesson of the day? Sure, let's go back to the Rising Stones. Back to Revenant's Stall. Actually, oh yeah. Welcome back, Drazor. What of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you? I have a faint share news of my own, but Eorzea discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of Asyn's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observation together. Okay. Is it voice acted?
If everyone is ready,
It
let
is.
us begin. Eorzea, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Eorzea and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
Enlighten us then.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior. Let us begin at what some might call the
PNC.
end. When
you
we
can't
who
see.
dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm. In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
But Asians...
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called Immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin Elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Asians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Hey, it's important.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Asians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
we could end them for good.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Asian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
back to his humble den of research.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
Nice, we're soon getting answers.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Ooh. Screwy. Very screwy. Screwy indeed. Okay. The Lord of Levin is returned to the Ether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramu's question was most intriguing. Infernal vortex, crag wall of Levin. All have now been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man, Hylian servant grows mightier by day. Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but the souls are grown weak and weary. Yet even as the ant waits the order and power of our master, all that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And that task is the task to which we bend our effort, very effort. Divine seas were ever one to quicken in the Eorzea fertile soil. Fertile soil, we only need to lead men to the field, and the eager hand shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and that one true God shall come again. The one true God. Complete. Okay. This is probably not voiced. Yeah. Know that the matter of Ramu has, for the present, been put to rest. There's something up. It's the letter of thanks signed by the leader of the Eorzea Alliance, acknowledging the Science's tireless service to the realm. It mentioned in particular the name of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Guging, King Mugulmog the 12th, Leviathan, and now Ramu. Needless to say, there's only one among a number to have faced them all. And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel they were meant for you above all others. I know, I'm the best. I too must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done in course of your duties. You have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Drazor, and the Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to love our God. The essence may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man will form and strive on his own, and that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return and plague us again, and again, and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of the Little Solus, who wish north of conflict, of the Alamegan endowments who stand with us, determined to hold the dread march of the Empire. And then there are many unusual individuals who gather here in Revenasol, honest men and women who seek to employ the skills for the good of all. Of course, when speak of greater ally, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Science. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Asians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming and hesitant. Given our embarrassing wealth of ally... Oh. I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time. I knew it. I knew it. Alphino, I take it the troubles in Uldar no longer requires your attention. There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. This to report such that I stand before you now. That then to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message from... you're called the Refugee Girl? The one whose parents were missing. They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass her thanks to you. Why, Alphino, am I to understand you made the effort to remember the poor girl's... That you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Drazor, you have been away from Revenasol for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, Slaffborn but recently inquired as to your whereabouts. I believe he has some matter he wishes to discuss with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Okay. Let's talk to my man Slaffborn over here. Probably gonna give us some bitch task to do. Because, that's a realm reborn for you. Fill a quest. Let's go. I feel like many of the quests that you do could have been side quests. They just gave extra dialogue in case you did them. Oh, I see my fine adventure friend has returned. The dust of road yet clinging to his boots. Do the Science have no work for you this day then? That doesn't send you my way, did she? Well, it's not urgent, but I could certainly do with your help. You see, Revenasol becomes something of a favored destination for adventurers. Oh, it's my favorite destination too. Just look at my teleport list. Part of that is due to the town's growing fame, but a godly number of green heroes to be have come here to follow in your footsteps. And when I say green, I mean fresh out of the ground. Don't know one end of the sword from the other green. I've done what I can, but what they really need is good talking to from someone they respect. An adventurer who's done it all. A Drazor, that will be you. And naturally, the one lass who would most benefit from your wisdom is nowhere to be seen. She is off to slay Happelids and was due back some time ago. Luckily got herself in over her head as usual. Now that I think on it, this may be the perfect opportunity for you to treat her to a demonstration of your skills. I consider it a personal favor if you would head out to the singing shards and show that amateur how it's done. Hey, my man. I got you. I got you. I will show her how it's done. How you beat some sense into this monster or kill them. It's all the way to say it. And how you get that sweet, juicy experience from doing just that. Oh yeah. Ooh, I can jump over the noise. Where is she? Hey! Where you at? Where you at, man? Girl? Over there. Okay. No? Where is she at? I'm trying to find her. Below me? Above me? Me not understand. Oh, there. Hiding in a corner. Dude. Why are you hiding over here? There you go. And dead. You find the girl? I definitely missed myself back there. I was hoping to find myself a little one, but the face went and threw the meanest bugger on all. Oh, more donut meat, typical. Hold up, you're Drazor Savani, ain't you? The Drazor Savani? 7 holes. You're flipping famous. And you're twice as tough as this idea were. And all. Bugger me, I can't believe I'm talking to the man himself. And now you're gonna see me at my worst. Trust me, bleeding pet's full, I tell you. Doesn't listen to a damn thing I say. Yeah, I know. I know the pet AI in this game is bloody trash. Yeah. Fucking bad, man. But I will say this. Depending on what you are. If you're a summoner, your pet hits really hard, I tell ya. Really hard. Not black mage numbers, but hey. You got the big hits. The big bad hits with flash animation. Yeah. You'll get there, girl. Or if you're a healer, just yeah. Your pet is useless. It's passive healing. There you go. In fact, none of Mr. comments offered me help when I told him I was off to get some happiness. Mother gave me confused, huh? Or like I was throwing out my ear. Are you? Don't you agree, right? Huh? Well, gosh, no, not you too. That's the fine bleeding straw, that is. I was hoping a few of all people would understand. I mean, I ain't adventuring if you don't think few risks, right? Or maybe I'm a bit of a depth here, but I'll be more careful, I promise. Oh, you made a girl cry, dude. Why are you doing this to me, Quest? I know they're no good dead, but hey, at least give them some encouraging word afterwards, but nah, the game doesn't let me. So yeah, there's only 2 pet classes in this game though. It's a Summoner and Scholar. One is a healer, one is a DPS. And yeah, that's the only 2. And the pet eye in this game is not great. It's not great. So yeah, I don't think until they fix the pet eye they're going to add another pet class. But anyway, Drazor, you're my twins. The last I sent to you and to instruct trudged back into town looking properly chastised. Nice. I told a lesson from you, my purse, that oxen scalper. Hers, nothing I say seemed to work. Truth be told, she's more inclined to listen to the rustling of my beard than anything which came out of my mouth. But know that you have demonstrated the skill she yet lacks. I will not be long before her owl-pitted peers hear the tale. They will soon realize that one does not become a hero in a day. It requires dedication, preservation, and learn from each task you undertake. There are no shortcuts, Drazor. Except for a level skip and a story skip. But hey, we don't talk about those. Picking up the sledge. Gods, we'll look at all those people. Seems like they're cutting adventures by the wagon load, and more than a few are eager to rap on the science door. I wonder if this constant flow of aspiring heroes is what Tataru's looking so petrified. Might be she could use our friendlier, Okay. Let's talk to her then. Hello, Drazor. What might Oh, Slackbone thought I could use a friend, did he? What a sweet man. Though I did not think me fretting so obvious. Well, I suppose there's no sense in hiding in now. This time to read my little secret. Oh yeah, this is her little thingy. Hehe, it's quite stupid, don't you think? But this not simply for show. I've been learning the mining trade. Why might you ask? Therein lies the source of my dour demeanor. Ever since we relocated to Rising Stones, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have stepped down from behind the curtain, so to speak. Our victories over the Empire have been granted us a certain degree of fame, and many bending adventurers have travelled from afar with intention of joining our ranks. Well, I welcome each new member that takes up our cause. We have 2 little coins. As I'm sure you're aware, we are a strictly neutral organization, and assuring the neutrality means limiting the funds we accept from outside sources. The Scions do receive various means of support from the 3 major estates, and the Lavier twins are quite generous with their family's coffers, yet the modest income cannot keep pace with our day-to-day expenses. There's also the sundry donated material, of course. Those are delivered to the Adventurers Guild and socially allocated to expansion of Revenant's Hall. While I cheerfully leave the toppling of primals to you, it is my duty to balance the books and fight the demons of depth. On my honor as a receptionist, I will raise the necessary coin with my own 2 hands. I even paid for this dirty mining attire out of my own purse. Which makes it doubly aggravating that my custom-made sledgehammer is here to arrive. I scrimped and saved especially for that tool. Drazor, if you would help me see the science survive this physical disaster, then I would ask you to travel to the Blacksmith's Guild in Limsa and demand that they hand over my commission at once. Oh, and regarding your travel expenses, I have to check our available funds. Once I have my sledgehammer, pray leave with farming. I shall be out digging up riches the best I can with the equipment I have. Crystal clusters, here I come. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's go to Limsa then. So now there's going to be a lot of talking because of all the filler. Ugh. So let's go to the Aft Castle. The patch quest feels so long to do. But hey, at least we're getting there. Okay. What can I do for you, lad? If you're looking to sign up around over there, run you through the initiation. Hey, about commission, something when delivered. Now that is passing strange unless the well-induced dream. I'm fairly certain Mistress Tatari's tool was shipped of days ago. I would like to forget the forging of a sledge what needs flower engraved on the head. Could you do the portrait with a misfortune on the road? The bloke's employee in town. Then you find the south of Octon on them empty landings. Seeing I've been not one way or another, though, I mind to cast some doubt on the whole operation. What I'm such a business, I might need to. Boys, I need a pinto to put it all behind me. So the Octon is down there. So the Fisherman's Guild, I guess. Wait, the Octon. So the fastest is Itra Plaza. Okay. I know my Limsa layouts. I know the ups from downs.